Welcome to Good Morning Texas. Coming up on Good Morning Texas.
You learn how to manage your stress and the mothers give advice.
And we say goodbye to our team.
Texas, I'm Claudia Jimenez.
And I'm Estelle Miller. Thank you for joining us this Wednesday, May 8th. This is a very special episode for all of us here at GMTX, but especially Claudia and I. This is our last show before we graduate on May 24th.
How are you feeling about it?
I'm excited. I'm sad to be leaving such an amazing university because I have so many memories here, but I'm ready for the next part of my life.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. I'm really glad to be getting a degree from here. But yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting road. I'm glad TSTV was a part of it.
I know, me too. Yeah. I met so many good people here that I would not have met if it wasn't because of Good Morning Texas.
Yeah, the experience is amazing. But yeah, to get started this morning, let's first check in with Joseph for our news and weather. Joseph?
Thank you, Claudia. In international news, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan Markle welcomed their first child on Monday morning. The new royal baby made history as the first American-British royal and the first biracial heir in the family's history. The couple has not revealed the name of their son yet, but Twitter is already playing the name game. Guesses include Alexander, James, Philip, Arthur, and Spencer. Regardless of his name, Prince Harry says he's over the moon with his son's birth. In state news, a new Texas Senate bill proposed in the state legislature would allow licensed professionals to refuse service to members of the LGBTQ community. It stems from the basis of religious freedom. Examples of licensed professionals are doctors, pharmacists, plumbers, and electricians. The bill has drawn mixed reactions from Texans. Those in favor argue it upholds constitutionally protected religious rights, but those opposed to the bill believe this could lead to further discrimination of the LGBTQ community. And here on campus, our football stadium is getting a makeover. Several Texas officials, including Coach Tom Herman, broke ground on the new South End Zone project on Saturday. The renovations will include a jumbotron, more seating, and luxury suites. The $175 million project will take place over the next 2 years, with construction beginning next week. Back to you, Claudia.
Thank you, Joseph. That's pretty crazy about the whole renovations. I wish we were still going to be there every year to see that.
I love how that's what you focused on, and I was going crazy about the royal baby.
Everyone seems to be. Are you guessing about the name? Or?
I mean, those just seem like typical England names, so I'm not surprised by the guesses, but yeah, I would go with one of those.
Definitely, I think so too.
And Joseph, what's the forecast for this week?
Well, Longhorns, I think I found those April showers. That's right, more rain is coming our way, so be prepared. Today we'll see showers and thunderstorms, which will continue well into the night. Thursday, we'll again have showers and thunderstorms with a 70% chance of precipitation and a high of 83. That rain won't let up in the evening either, but we will see a significant drop in temperature with a low of 58 degrees. If you have any Friday plans, you want to make sure they are inside because we'll see even more storms and heavy rainfall with wind gusts up to 20 miles per hour during the day and through the night. And no surprise, the rain may hang around well into the weekend, so don't expect to see any sunshine until Sunday. The weather may not be so nice, but hey, at least the semester is almost over. That's it for me. Live from the Weather Center, I'm Joseph Stewart. Back to you, Isabel.
Thanks, Joseph. Don't go anywhere. We'll have more Good Morning Texas when we get back.
Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. You know, I don't know about you, but I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with finals anymore. I always get so stressed, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way.
Not at all.
Yeah. Caleb Peterman talked to students about how they prepare and how they manage their stress.
Third-year advertising major Spencer Forbes says he's having his most stressful semester yet.
I was taking 15 hours, but I dropped my astronomy class, so I'm taking 12 hours.
Forbes juggles a 12-hour course load and is involved with 2 extracurricular clubs. Although he's feeling the pressure, he's got his own ways to cope with it.
Just like, okay, I'm just going to go work out, and I was also playing Quidditch, so I used Quidditch practices, skills tournaments, just to de-stress.
Taking time for yourself is among the list of self-care tips that the CMHC has available on their website as a resource for students. But not every activity that can work for one student will work for another.
I just have to write every single thing down I need to do and slowly check it off. If I don't have, I guess, that book of where I can actually see what I have to do, I'll just miss something, and that really builds up on me.
And as that stress builds up, it can have long-lasting effects on the body.
The more you're exposed to these stressful events, the more your body has to be aroused and the worse it is on your body. So it starts breaking down, and so you actually start feeling not just the mental effects of stress, but the physical effects of stress.
Which is why it's important for students to know their limits and when to ask for help.
What you have to learn how to do, though, is to cope with that stress and know that when it's causing you problems and to get help for it.
And remember, this moment of stress won't last forever.
If you have to take it again, take it again. It's fine. Just don't. The more you stress about it, the less likely you'll do well.
Kayla Peterman, Good Morning Texas.
But I can't look at that one.
That was so good. Speaking that was some great advice. Honestly, I think I'm gonna try to use that during my last week of finals, which is what we were talking about. So yeah.
Yeah, it was nice that we got advice from students, from teachers, and all of the above.
Yeah, definitely.
But speaking of advice, in honor of Mother's Day, we asked the moms of Good Morning Texas what words of wisdom they would give to graduating seniors. They said that a mother knows best, so let's hear what they have to say.
Hey Lizzie, I have some advice for college graduates. The first piece of advice is be positive, principled, proactive, and productive. The second piece of advice is to make connections with people, treat everyone with respect. The third piece of advice is learn from everything, and including your mistakes. And the fourth piece of advice is something I've told you since you were in grade school. Work hard and be nice.
Your education from UT is one of your most valuable assets. But as important going forward is who you know and who you'll meet. Never stop networking. Sell yourself every day and build relationships.
Hey UT, good luck on finals this week. Trust your gut, do your very best. And after that, take advantage of every adventure you can. Pursue your passion and always remember to pay it forward.
Para mí es muy importante que sigan estudiando porque el saber es poder, el poder es trabajar, el poder es vivir.
Hey Cameron, this is Mom checking with you on finals week. I know it's a stressful time, but don't whine too much. You're a Longhorn, for God's sakes, not an Aggie. Your father and I know you're gonna do great, and if you don't, you lose a credit card.
Live your each day. Do your best. Do not give up any reason. Don't make mess, just live today. You are my precious child. I love you.
Good morning, Texas. I'm the proud mother of Joseph Stewart, who is your news and weather anchor for today. He's been on there several times, but I'm on here as his proud mother to say I wish every Longhorn the best of every final, all A's, all B's. And if you get a C, it's still good, because I know you all have studied and you've studied and you've studied. You see, I have my Hook'em's horn hat on, which means it's a thinking cap. That means everything you've been taught is up there. And I say Texas swagger. That means go Longhorns, go Longhorns. I'll be praying for each and one of you all. Don't stress, relax, because Hook'em, you can do it, and you'll pass every final with flying colors. Go Longhorns! Woohoo! Go Longhorns! Woo!
Don't go anywhere. We'll have more Good Morning Texas when we get back.
What's the biggest takeaway you've got from being here at GMTX or TSTV?
The biggest takeaway is probably just they've kind of taught me to build relationships and networking throughout the industry. So kind of whenever you're going out to shoot a package or whenever you're going out to film anything, you're building those relationships, and that's kind of the foundation for the rest of your career, because kind of what my mom said on camera earlier on the advice, sometimes it's about who you know. Of course, it's about what you know, but a lot more these days it's building those networks and building those relationships to get you where you need to be.
Definitely, definitely. So what's next for you, Miss Isabel Miller?
I am off to work as a production assistant in ESPN's CAP program in Bristol, Connecticut. So I'm very excited for it. I've always loved sports, so a lot of people ask me, if you work on Tech Student Television, why aren't you on the sports news division? I said just because I started off at GMTX and I've loved it and I have never wanted to leave. But yeah, sports is definitely my passion, so I'm excited for that.
I bet you are. What are you looking forward to most in that? Like, I guess what are you looking forward to most, like being out of school and then like pursuing that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for that next part of life and being a real adult and having those real responsibilities. I know it's scary, but I'm
Definitely.
excited for it just because I'm ready for the next part of my life. But yeah, I'm excited to be around people who are interested in the same things as me and just be around a new and different type of people.
Is there anything you're nervous about going forward?
Oh yeah, I have Bristol, there's nothing in Bristol.
Yeah.
So I'm just a little nervous about that, but I'm sure that the people there will make it the best, and it's all about the people that you're with and not the place that you're in.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Without a doubt, I've learned being here at UT, like networking and like meeting really good people is like what it's all really about.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. And any final words, any final thoughts you have?
Final thoughts, I want to thank GMTX for everything that they've given me, the friendships that I've made here, and everything that I've learned, and how it's gotten me internships and now a career. So thank you to everyone here. I love you all, and you guys are going to do great things in the future.
And lastly, what would you say to somebody who was in my position? You know, it's like your first year here at UT. You're kind of nervous, you don't know what org you really want to do, and like say you're looking at TSTV or Good Morning Texas, but you're like scared to come out, because that was kind of like my situation, like first year. Like I'm really glad I did it, but like what would you do to somebody, what would you say to somebody who was like in my position?
When I was coming into school, my headspace was don't say no to anything. And I wanted to be able to try everything, and then from there you can kind of weed out what you don't like, what you do like. But if you don't try something, you're never going to know if you like it, if it's going to end up being what you want to do for the rest of your life. So go to club meetings, go to everything that's offered, and then you can decide what you want to do. But yeah, just don't be scared to go out and try something new.
Oh, without a doubt. Well, Isabel, thanks for joining us this morning, and for all of the work you did during your time here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to GMTX. We're joined by TSTV News Director Claudia Jimenez. Thanks for joining us, Cloud.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. So, how long have you been with TSTV?
I was a CAP student, so I went to UTSA my first year, but as soon as I got to UT, I was like, let's join this thing. So, since my sophomore year.
Nice. Let's take it back a little bit. What got you into journalism in the first place?
That's a good question. My house, we always had the news on, like all kinds of news too. It just was always constantly on. And I'm also from Venezuela, and whenever I was applying to colleges, one of the bigger revolutions, if you will, student revolutions took place. And yeah, Maduro, the current president dictator, was just like controlling the media and putting out what he wanted people to know. And you know, I always kind of knew I wanted to be a journalist, and I care so much about what the news does for people. But I mean, that while it was happening while I was applying to college, it just really enforced it that this is what I want to do.
Nice. That's a very interesting story that I did not know. So what's been one of your memorable moments, like one of your favorite times here?
You know what? I've had a lot of positions here, and I've really enjoyed just all of them. And I think with each one, I've had a lot of good memories. Whenever I was an associate producer, I just remember being in the Peace Room editing with our alums like Ceci and Cortland, and our old news directors, Cinnamon and Vivi and Cameron, and it was just a lot of fun. As an executive producer, I really liked that as well. Editing the scripts gave me a lot of experience, and I just really liked all of those memories. Those were good ones too. And then as news director, you know, just like being with all of you guys and watching all of you guys grow in so many ways, it's just been a lot of different good times.
Yeah, I can bet. What's been a major takeaway that you gained from your experience here?
You know, the experience we gain here is so amazing. Like Isabel said earlier, we interned at CNN. Another one of she's on Tower Talks, Bria. She also interned with us. And, you know, it was me and Bria's first internships. And, I mean, this is all we had to put on our resumes. And, you know, it's really telling that you can, like, just get so much valuable experience. It really puts you ahead in your classes and just, like, overall in your career.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, what's next for you?
Well, I'll be working the desk at CBS Austin.
Nice, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. It's not exactly what I want to do. I definitely want to be a reporter, but I'm going to start applying to reporter jobs while I'm still there, and we'll see wherever I go, you know? That's the beauty of being a reporter. You can go anywhere, so.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So that gives me another, interesting question.
Let's hear it.
You hear a lot of, graduates who are, in some small town, in the middle of nowhere that nobody knows about that has, a population of 3.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
How did you get the job in Austin? Because, that's pretty high up, I guess, starting off as a graduate, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Market.
definitely, yeah. Austin is number 40 on the market. It's really hard to start off here. And with the desk, I worked the desk at KXAN after I interned with them in the fall semester. And, I think that really just set me up for the CBS Austin job that I have, working the desk there. One of the reporters at KXAN recommended me to CBS Austin, and like we were saying earlier, a lot of it is what you know, but a lot of it nowadays is also who you know. So that kind of helped me in that sense. Networking is key, guys.
Without a doubt, because I asked that because I'm trying to follow the same.
Yeah.
Path, so I don't want to be in a population with a town of
Talk to me after.
Definitely. And Claudia, I think I can speak for all of us when I say that you mean so much to everyone here.
Thank you.
Thank you for all the work you did. And we have something for you and Isabel. So Isabel, come on out here real quick.
I'm ready to cry, guys.
We want to always remember you for you guys and y'all's time here. So we got y'all a little something.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh. Aww. I love it.
Coffee mugs.
That's so cute.
We always do coffee in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. Cheers.
This is so cute. Aw.
Thank you, guys.
This is very memorable. For as long as I've been here, I don't think I've ever seen us give somebody a gift like this on their last show. Yeah, this is very sweet. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot.
I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I've learned a lot. This is my first semester, but I really appreciate you guys taking me in and I've learned a lot. So thank you.
We're glad to hear it. Yeah, definitely. All right. Okay.
We won't see you next time.
But thank you for tuning in this time. GMTX will return bright and early on Wednesday mornings in the fall.
Oh. Be sure to tune in tonight. Of course, I messed up on my last show. Be sure to tune in later tonight to Tower Talks at 6 and have a great day. Thank you, and finally, goodbye.